And another thing I did too also was there's a list of 50 questions to ask yourself in order to help heal yourself, right? To get that process started. I just started writing mine. I probably on like the 10th question or so, but I have my journal here. It's pretty big. I use to write in whenever I feel like I can't put my thoughts or my feelings into words, or I can't be vocal about certain things to certain people. So I tend to write them down. So, one of the questions was, where do you see yourself in 6 months, 5 years, 10 years, stuff like that. Um, how do you instill a positive mindset, right? When do you feel most in tune with yourself? What are things that make you happy? What would your ideal day consist of? Stuff like that. What makes you smile? Um, you know, I really want people to use this time to do those things. Don't mess over this time trying to party or getting drunk or smoking and all this stupid stuff, being around people, or it's just, don't waste this valuable time. I feel like the universe is giving everybody to really sit down and focus on certain things, and especially the people who have the means to be able to be at home comfortably and to be in a safe environment, to have food in their house, to where they don't necessarily have to struggle about those type of things, like where's my next meal going to come from, how am I going to pay my bills, how that's a whole nother level of struggle, a whole nother level of depression, a whole nother level of worrying and stuff like that I myself am fortunate enough and blessed to not have to deal with. So people who have to deal with those things right now, my heart goes out to you, and I'm trying to figure out ways to help that. But in the meantime, like I said, if there's things you need to do to heal personally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, work out, do those things that you can control. Don't worry about things you can't control. Do the things you can, and I promise you life will get better. I promise you. This falls back into, we get so caught up in material shit. Before this whole thing happened, the things I was focused on and worried about, I'm not focusing and worrying about anymore. My whole thought when shit in my mind had started to get real and I was panicking in some ways was the people I care about, my safety, right? My well being, my spirit, my heart, my mind, people I love. Those are things that I was thinking about and that really mattered to me. If today was my last day in this physical realm, what things will mean the most to me? What did my life mean? What was my purpose? Did I leave something behind that people can appreciate and can learn from? You know, those were the questions I was asking myself. And being in a dark place, being depressed, being unhappy, wasting my time on things that don't really matter, all that shit goes out the door. If you were to be laying on your deathbed right now and all you would wish for is more time to change the things that you wasted so much of your life not doing. So I guess I would say live each day like it is your last. Love the people around you that love you unconditionally. Just don't take things for granted. It's really hard trying to find people in this world that really care about you, really love you, will sacrifice for you, that ride with you till the wheels fall off type of shit. That support you, that support your dreams. Even when you're going through shitty moments, they still support you. They still check up on you. They still deal with your bullshit. Those are the people you don't want to take advantage of. Those are the people you don't want to treat bad. So if you have people like that in your life, please don't shit on them, because you don't want to turn them into bad people by neglecting their emotions or their intentions or their time. Don't waste other people's time, because once it's gone you cannot get it back. So that's it. That's all I have to say. My heart's been feeling heavy with this shit, and I've been needing to get it out. And I've been keeping to myself for the most part the last few days. Just trying to process my life and a bunch of shit, and it's very draining. This whole process is draining. It's not going to be easy at all. And that's, people just expect things to happen so quickly. We live in a microwave society where people just don't know how to be still. They don't know how to just be, just live. Like, you're so distracted by everything. You're distracted by money, you're distracted by bills, you're distracted by just so much bullshit. And a lot of me has just been craving to just go out in the woods or go out somewhere where there's nothing distracting me. There's nothing. Turn my phone off, all that stuff. Just so I can think and process and adjust. That's it, guys. I look like shit right now, but it's okay. I'm working on myself, so I don't mind. That's all I have to say, man. No, I still try. She wonders why I don't trust nobody.